Travel companions, welcome to some of the many beautiful towns and cities that Andalusia has. These towns and cities are truly like a photograph. Each of them has places where you are left in awe by the view. So let's hurry up and explore them. Just to clarify, this is a selection of the ones we know, and the order is random. We know there are many more, and we hope to be able to visit them very soon. Marbella, Historic Center of Marbella. A walk through the old town of Marbella will dazzle us and make us fall in love with every step. Your steps will guide you on this tour. The Plaza de los Naranjos will captivate you with its color and liveliness. The pedestrian streets will make this tour easier, and I'm sure you'll fall in love with it. I think that many times we think of Marbella as an exclusively beach destination, and with good reason. But if you also like colorful little streets, take some time to do this walk. Marbella, on the Mediterranean's Costa del Sol, is the second most populated municipality in Malaga province. In the 9th century, with the construction of the Alcazaba Castle of Marbella, the city began to form around it. It consisted of narrow streets and small buildings with large courtyards. When Muslim Marbella was taken by the Catholic monarchs in 1485, the people left the walled enclosure to spread throughout the area. The visitor who travels to Marbella is looking for exclusivity, luxury, the beauty of its beaches, shopping, and the lifestyle. But Marbella's historic center has many places of interest to discover, as well as its history and culture. As we mentioned, the Plaza de los Naranjos stands out, as well as the Church of Santa Maria de la Encarnacion, the remaining walls of the castle, and all those charming corners. It's 60 kilometers from Malaga, so it's a good place to visit if you have a car. There are also buses that leave from the Malaga bus station. If you are exploring Marbella on your own and not on a tour, you can take a free tour of Marbella around this part of Marbella through the old town. Frigiliana. Welcome to Frigiliana, one of Spain's most beautiful villages. Frigiliana has Muslim roots that are reflected in its urban layout, with its narrow streets and steep slopes, which makes it a delight to walk through them. Frigiliana is one of the most charming white villages in Malaga. Awarded the National Prize for Beautification in 1982, its historic center has been a historic artistic site since 2014. Although we only visited for the day, it's one of those places where staying seems to have a special charm. Here's a recommendation: walk without a set direction. Let the town enchant you, and I assure you it will do so in just a minute. Frigiliana is in Malaga, under 10 kilometers from Nerja, and about 60 kilometers from Malaga City. You can also take this tour of Frigiliana and Nerja, the one we'll see later, on a guided tour from Malaga, if you prefer not to do it on your own. If you want to get there on your own, by car or by bus, in the latter case you'll need to take the bus towards Nerja, and, once there, take the Nerja Frigiliana bus. The total travel time from Malaga, if you leave from there, is about 2 hours. But, as I was saying, if you decide to go on your own, by car or by bus, you can join one of the free tours in the city, which start at 10:30 and 12 o'clock in the morning. I'll post the updated info and reservation link on the blog for you. As mentioned, Frigiliana is among Malaga's most beautiful white villages, a town shaped by three cultures. Frigiliana's streets and corners come alive each year with a festival. Frigiliana hosts the annual Three Cultures Festival. It is a series of events organized by the city council that pays tribute to the legacy left by Islamic, Jewish, and Christian cultures. For example, through gastronomy and music. Mijas Pueblo. Mijas is located on the Costa del Sol, 34 kilometers from Malaga, and just 7 kilometers from Fuengirola. It is a beautiful white village nestled in the mountains, and it deserves a leisurely visit. Mijas was a small village, mainly dedicated to agriculture and fishing. Over the years, tourism and the construction sector have become the driving forces of the local economy. You'll also find colorful flower pots here, and souvenirs calling to us from shops open to tourists. Some corners stay hidden until discovered, and sometimes there are crowds, because so much beauty draws many people to this place. A labyrinth of narrow, colorful streets was waiting for us in Mijas, and we were determined to explore them. The donkey taxis are something you'll see a lot in this town. Tourists use them to get around within the town. I haven't used them because it's against what I believe, but it's definitely something characteristic of this place. We're leaving this beautiful white town and heading to another one. But is it blue? Yes, you heard that right. Juzcar, the Blue Village, or the Smurfs town? Juzgar? It is located in the west of the province, in the Setenil Valley, and is one of the towns that make up the Serranía de Ronda region. Smurfs.
The village of the Smurfs, of the Smurfs, of the Smurfs. Smurfs, the village of the...
It is located 623 meters above sea level, and I promise you, the drive up there really makes you notice it. The Smurfs movie had its world premiere in the village in June 2011. A Madrid advertising agency that was working with Sony Pictures on the movie's launch had the idea to paint all the houses blue to celebrate the premiere. On December 18, 2011, the people of Juzcar, in a public vote, decided to keep their houses painted blue.
The Smurfs village, the village of the Smurfs.
It's a curiosity, and that's why we came here. If you're in the area, it's a rather special place to visit, even though its only link to the Smurfs is the decoration. I know not everyone will find it interesting, but I wanted to mention it as something different.
The one about the...
And we left this town in Malaga and moved to Almeria. Mojácar town. We made a special video for this town. So, if you like the images, we'll leave the video here so you can discover it in depth. It's located 70 kilometers from the city of Almeria. Mojácar has a diverse cultural heritage, and the recommendation is to get lost in its streets until you find, besides their charm, the statue of the Mojácar, the Church of Santa Maria, Parterre Square, New Square, and its viewpoint, among other charming places. As I was saying, I don't have much more to add since we made a video about it, telling you about the accommodation, where we ate and what we saw, both in Mojácar Pueblo and in Mojácar Playa, and from Mojácar, a route through Cabo de Gata that we did by car. I'll also leave the video down here for you. And where are we going now? To a town where we also made a special video. Setenil de las Bodegas, Cádiz. Setenil de las Bodegas. Setenil de las Bodegas belongs to the province of Cádiz. It is part of the White Villages route and is recognized as one of the most beautiful villages in Spain. The images speak for themselves. It's a village that seems to blend into the rock. We've dedicated an entire video to Setenil, showing you the place in detail and talking about our stay in a cave house where we had a meal and more details, so we're not going to go into a long explanation. I'll leave the video for you in the description, but just to tell you that walking and wandering around this town is the key to enjoying it. That's what we did, and we were amazed by it. For both Setenil and Mojácar and the other towns, we have articles on the blog with more information for those who are going to choose them as a destination. And we leave this beautiful town and head to a coastal town. Nerja! Nerja is a tourist spot on the Costa del Sol. It attracts many visitors worldwide, seeking its beaches and charming streets. It's a very, very picturesque town, with its unique balcony of Europe, the Nerja caves, and its magical corners. We've also dedicated a full video to Nerja, showing the beautiful places it has and the locations that were used in the 80s television series, Verano Azul. So, if either of those things interests you, I'll leave the link to the video in the description. The streets of Nerja are lively both day and night, and you won't want to miss them. We could spend hours walking through these little streets. But since we're at a beach destination, we're going to show you another one, but this time in the province of Granada. Almuñécar. First, enjoy the drive along the roads of the Costa del Sol. Almuñécar is a city and municipality located in the province of Granada. It's on the Mediterranean shore, very close to recently visited Nerja. A lot of wind. The Peñón del Santo stands out in the city. It's a beautiful viewpoint to carefully observe the city and its coastline.
Thank you for watching the video.
Beautiful, isn't it? If you like the beach, it's a really nice option.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Maria was also in Girola, Costa del Sol.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the incomparable Cordoba and Seville, cities that definitely each deserve their own separate video. But not mentioning them here would be very unfair. Not to mention Granada and Cadiz as well. But could this list go on endlessly? I'll repeat what I told you at the beginning. These are just some of the places we know and believe should be considered when visiting
Andalusia. What?
If there are more piles, would you like to leave us one that you would add? I know the list will be endless, but we would love to add them on our next visit to Spain. Travel companions, what did you think of this taste of Andalusia? Beautiful, right? As I always tell you, there's more information on the blog, and you also have the playlist here, Spain Guide with videos from our latest trip. We hope they all help you decide on an itinerary for Spain. Travel companions, until the next video. Should we say, are you planning a trip?
Subscribe to the channel.